Good afternoon, guys. You guys are enjoying your snow day, and as well as I did. Been a pretty good day for me. It did get accepted into my into my first college, so ECU. And I'll stay school. So my prospects of getting into tech are looking pretty good. So I'm have a pretty positive outlook about things. Okay, let's take a look at the temperature right now. 31.9, so just a hair below freezing. So that's because the sun's about to set in an hour or so. Yeah, in about an hour or so. So I mean, temperatures will begin to go down from here. We did get above freezing briefly around. We got a high of around 33, 34 degrees. So we got a good bit of melting today. And I do want to discuss briefly about schools tomorrow. I'm thinking a delay. Those would be mostly due to what I've been seeing across the area, across this part of the county, but I don't know what it's like in other southern parts of the county. I think, as someone reported to me who lives in the southern part of the county, like Matoaka, Warner Park, their roads in Chester, I mean, their roads still suck down there, and keep in mind too, they got more snow than us. They got 5 to 6 inches, and so we'll see how it is. We'll see how that all pans out. I'm still thinking a delay, but it could. I think it'll all ultimately come down to how the road conditions are, and in southern Virginia, in southern Chesterfield County. So we'll see. Anyway, 31.9, and well, a big warm-up is on the way for tomorrow. You can see temperatures probably will be around in the upper 40s, low 50s. So we'll get a lot of melting done tomorrow. And then Saturday, though, we'll see highs right around the same story for Saturday. And then as we go on into Sunday, we could see a couple showers Saturday into Sunday. Well, what the heck? I'll just pull up the models right now. I'll always do that clicking sound. Ticking sound, let's see. Yeah, you can see basically just brief. It was usually the NAM model. Right now, this is pretty because this is a pretty good model this far out. But you can see. But generally, pretty good model up to 40 hours out. But you can see that warm up. Those red lines began to move north a little bit, and those south southerly winds pushing in out ahead of this front. This is the cold front right here that's lined up. So some southerly winds pushing in and warming us up. So basically that is the whole deal with that. And then you can see, and yeah, that's the 18Z NAM actually. Okay, alright. And here is the 12Z GFS. This actually looks pretty interesting, but beyond, actually looks pretty interesting. I'll show you in just a moment. And you can see that this is for Saturday afternoon, and as we move on into Sunday overnight, there could be some patches of drizzle, maybe some light showers into Sunday morning. But then as we move on into Monday morning, we'll see that cold front push through the area, and watch this system. Watch this system right here. This another area of energy will be moving through the area. And as that happens, this weak area high pressure will be pushing down, ushering some cooler, chillier air. Not as big as what we have seen, not as cold as what we have seen over the past few days, over the past week or so. But you can see, watch this energy pushing into the state. Yeah, this is some snow and sleet right here. This is snow and sleet. The reason why, by the way, I'm not using the other site is because the paid subscription ran out, and we have to renew that. So, but anyway, you can see snow and sleet moving into the area. This is south here. This is all pretty much along the side is pretty much sleet, and we would be barely on the snow side of things, and some heavier snows down towards southwest Virginia, up towards the valley. And then you can see some heavier snows down towards southwest Virginia as well, central Virginia, north central Virginia, up towards the northern neck, towards Fredericksburg, Stanton, Charlottesville, and then as you can see, we got some snow and sleet as well for central Virginia, and mainly some sleet and freezing rain for southern and southeast Virginia. Because of this high pressure right here, forcing this cold air damming right here, forcing this cold air dam, because you got winds coming out of the. At one point, you do have winds coming out of the north. Then you have winds on one side, which is cold air is more dense, so it sinks to the surface. But when you got warm air, southwesterly winds, those are more aloft. So if you get precipitation that falls through a layer of warmer air, if you get some precipitation that falls through warmer air, then you get freezing rain or sleet. So that's the whole deal with that. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. This is, by the way, from Monday morning into Monday evening, so it could be a little bit messy for Monday. So we'll have to watch that. And then we're watching another potential. You know what? This is a better image right here. This is more for surface temperatures. Just run this model through, and then I'll stop it. And you can see it kind of scoots out. This is the surface temperatures, by the way. And note this air pocket of cold air. This is a very good illustration of what cold air damming is. High pressure to the north, with the low pressure to the west, you got southerly winds flowing in. High pressure to the north, filtering in northerly winds at the surface. You got cold, warmer air aloft. Boom, you get ice right up through here. Maybe starting as snow in the northern third of the state. But it would go over to ice to the GFS was right. And you can see that line kind of creeps a little further east due to dynamic cooling. So it kind of pushes a little bit further east, so we could get ice in the western Piedmont, much of the valley up towards DC. And then you can see that ice moves north. Could be a really significant ice event for parts of Winchester and DC. So could see a brief period of ice down here. We'll just have to see. Some models are still over the place in regards to that. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. And you can see that Prieston moves out, and more cold air. It will be ushering in. Keep in mind though, as we move into February, we start seeing a little bit of warming, just a little bit. So this is not exactly through the thickest of winter, but it tends to be the stormiest. So we'll have to see what happens. Let's see. And then you can see another threat for some precipitation. It could be significant. This is for next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend. And then off the Carolina coast, it could be. Some models are obviously all over the place, and it's over a week out, so a lot will change. But want to tell you that there's a threat is there for something to occur next weekend, whether it be rain, ice, snow. That's uncertain. We'll just have to keep an eye on that. So, a little bit uncertain in regards to that. Just wanted to warn you, a few days, just over a little week out, there might be something on there. Well, folks, jeez, busy week next week, too. I mean, this winter weather stuff just never ends. And I'm sensing a pattern here, you know. We're expecting winter weather on Monday, right? And the day before, we're expecting temperatures in the 60s. Well, the past few snows we've had, the day before, we have had highs in the 60s. And I think I'm sensing a pattern here, you know. So this is definitely interesting, you know. If you have highs in the 60s, you can pretty much take it to the bank that the next day you're going to be dealing with some wintry weather. So, well, folks, enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, enjoy your day. So, have a good one.